everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's start with the news today. The weapons the US and allies are providing to Ukraine. The US has given more than $2 billion in security assistance to Ukraine since the beginning of the Biden administration, with about $1 billion last week alone, after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy made an impassioned plea for more from Congress, asking for more defensive assistance as his country struggles to fight off the Russian invasion. There are some items Ukrainians want that the US cannot provide, either because of a lack of inventories or the risk of provoking a wider war. Zelenskyy has asked the US to establish a no-fly zone over Ukraine to diminish the Russian bombardment continuing to devastate the country. A no-fly zone would require American forces to police the airspace over Ukraine. Which would almost certainly lead to a direct conflict between the US and Russia. President Biden has drawn a red line that no US forces will fight in Ukraine. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, on his trip to Europe this week, said that there is no such thing as a no-fly zone light. If the US set up a no-fly zone, it means the US is in a conflict with Russia, he said. 1. MiG-29 fighter jets. Absent a no-fly zone, the Ukrainians are seeking other avenues to help defend their skies, like fighter jets. Ukrainian pilots are trained to fly Soviet-era fighter jets, including the MiG-29 fighter jets. Some former Warsaw Pact countries like Poland, Slovakia, and Bulgaria have these jets in their inventories. The Polish government announced earlier this month it was willing to transfer its MiG-29 to the US at a Ramstein air base in Germany, where the US could transfer the jet to Ukraine. But the Biden administration rejected this idea because flying aircraft from a US base in Germany could be seen by Russia as an escalation of the conflict. Members of the US Congress are still pushing for Ukraine to get MiG-29 somehow. 2. S-300 air defense systems. The S-300 surface-to-air missile systems is capable of shooting down aircraft and cruise missiles. It's a Russian-made air defense system, so the US do not have any in its inventory. But there are NATO countries, including Slovakia, Greece, and Bulgaria, that have these systems. The Minister of Defense of Slovakia said this week that Slovakia would be willing to immediately give an S-300 system to the Ukrainians if it receives a backfill system from the US or other NATO allies. The US has said only that it has no announcement to make. Germany and the Netherlands have subsequently said they would lend a Patriot air defense system to Slovakia to fill the gap left by the S-300. This is the end of our news today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.